Mic check, mic check. What's going on, YouTube? All right, y'all, we're back with another YouTube video. Let's go. Let's see how many people jump on the live stream today. Let me log into my other device so I can keep eye on that. All right, hope you guys are feeling well. I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I ended up having a showcase that lasted all throughout the night. But I'm here now. Oh my gosh, what's my pen? What in the world? There we go. I couldn't get into my computer for a second, you guys. But okay, now I'm back. All right, let's see what's going on here. Anyway, y'all, so I wanted to follow up right here. We're going to follow up. Hey, got a new subscriber. Okay, let's go. I want to follow up with some charts and tell you guys about the next potential trade that we're looking at. Again, I apologize for everybody that missed out on my live stream yesterday. I did go live on my TikTok, but I wasn't able to go live on the YouTube like I wanted to. But we're here with it, y'all. So I'm going to jump on live on my TikTok in a minute to drive some more traffic. But we're growing. We're growing. The channel's growing. I don't know why that counter is wrong. It says total subscribers 819, and I'm really at 850. What am I? 858. What's going on, Tasha? What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Appreciate you being here. You can watch some charts in all of its glory. All right, so check this out. Last time we looked at it, we were talking about this trade, this potential trade right here that took place. So look, let me switch it to the full screen so you guys can see that. And you see the trade play out. You see we came down below this trend line right here, did a retest, and actually came down. So anybody that took that short position made some money. And then people were talking about it going lower. Even I said it may go lower, but you want to wait until it gets to a retest. And as you can see right here, the price did indeed come back up to retest this area, but it still hasn't figured itself out yet. So this is why I didn't get into a trade. When we were on live, people were like, well, I mean, it's going to keep going down. Watch. Yeah. If you look at the comments, you can go watch the last live stream and look at the comments and people talking about it's going to continue to go down and whatnot. But actually what ended up happening is it's hanging around this area just like I figured it would. And because of that, I'm waiting for that for the next potential trade. Now, if we do come down, when we do actually finally break down, then I would actually take that short position. I'm not really looking to scope long positions or wanting to be into a buy trade when I know it's a seller's market. So it's not like I'm not going to take long positions. It's just I'm looking to hold and take more short positions. So if we go to like a higher time frame, like on a daily chart, if you look, I'm going to kind of zoom out right here. You see price broke out of this channel that it was in. So price was kind of trading in this channel. It broke out of this channel and now it's doing a retest, but the candle closed underneath this blue line right here. So, and it looks like, I mean, even though this candle's not closed yet, let me see, when did this daily candle close? This candle's going to close on the daily time frame in literally 3 hours. I mean, unless we just bounce back up within the next 3 hours and kind of find ourselves back into support, I'm going to be looking to see if it's going to make a move within the next 3 hours, more favorable of my bias, which is a short position. So hopefully more people join this live as time goes by. Again, I'm going to go on my TikTok in a minute just to kind of re-say the same things. That's what kind of drive traffics over to my YouTube as I'm building up my YouTube channel. But that's what we're going to do. But I'm looking for the short trade. So let me go ahead and do that now. Let me kind of get some movement on my TikTok real quick. Let me see. And I'm going to start scheduling my lives. I'm letting you guys know right now. I'm going to start scheduling my lives. I know it's more random nowadays, but I want to get to the point where I schedule them. You're going to see it, and I'm going to adhere to that schedule. So people that want to set, aside time to watch the live, it makes sense. All right, let me go ahead and put my phone on Do Not Disturb because it seems like every time I go live, I get calls and stuff. All right, We're going live on TikTok. All right, we're live here on TikTok as well. Come on, let's go TikTok. Let's go. Let's get the viewers in. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well today. I'm gonna move the mic over some. Not to. I still want you guys to be able to hear me on YouTube, but I just kind of need my hand right here. So maybe what I'll do is this, like that. Anyway, what's going on TikTok? What's going on TikTok? Following up with the trade, with the previous trades that we were taking the other day. Back on live on here. I'm still live on my YouTube as well. I told you guys I'm going to be mostly going live on YouTube when it comes down to some of the trades that I'm taking. You guys followed me into, you know, the trade that I was taking, what was it, yesterday when we went live, the short position. I didn't take it on my YouTube account trade, my trading account, but I am looking to get into another short position if everything plays out the way it will. Now, it's crazy because when we were looking at it, it came down, it broke out of this channel, like I mentioned. And then people were like, it's going to keep going down. And I did say, I think it's going to be a retest first. So the candle was actually pushing down when I was on my live yesterday, on the live on TikTok. And it kept pushing down. It was pushing and pushing and pushing. And people were like, you know, I guess saying I should jump into a position now because I didn't jump into the actual trade that I wanted to. But I didn't think that was smart. And as you can see, I'm glad I didn't because, look, price did go back up to retest. So price did retest. And I told you what I want to do to get into a trade. I want to wait for yet another breakout. So on a daily, what I'm seeing that's making me feel good. Look, I'm going to full screen this real quick, you guys. Let me full screen this real quick just so we can see it better because I'm also sharing this across my YouTube. For those that are following me on YouTube, I appreciate you. I see we got a couple more viewers in there. All right, so look, here's the channel that Bitcoin has been trading in. And I was trading it inside of here. So I'm going to break down and go into the lower time frame so you guys can see how I was making money inside of the channel. And now I'm making money outside this channel and my next plan. Thank you for all the new followers. Okay, you guys are going crazy already. Let's go. We already got some new followers. Got 200 people in here. Double tap the screen. If you guys are double tapping, I'll get over to, you know, 2K likes like immediately. I'm already at almost 1K. So you guys are going crazy on that. But anyway, look. So you saw the support here, the support here, the support here. And then you see this breakout on this, on a daily time frame. I'm looking at if we close under here. So you see where the candle closed, this one closed, and we formed a new candle. Within the next 3 hours, this is going to close. If it closed under there, I'm looking for another short position and potentially taking profits here. So look, I'm going to go to the 4 hours so you guys can see it in the 4 hour now. So we spoke about this trade. This was the trade that we looked at yesterday that I determined was it was great. It was a great trade. I remember talking about this trend line that we were looking at when the prices were coming up. I extended that trend line out on the live, and you see that prices went this way and actually retested right here. And on a lower time frame, on a 1 hour is where I actually scouted out the trade. And I was telling you guys, look, you see the price retested and then actually got rejected and came down. So again, I wanted to go live on my YouTube because I was going to potentially, you know, look for a trade here, but nothing actually played out. One thing we can do is kind of pay attention to maybe this area right here so I can draw a box and we could focus on this area. And if price does break below this, then that'll be yet another entry point. So that'll be where I would want to see momentum break below this box now. So you see I'm drawing this in as I go. I care about it. I look at it on a daily sense. So we're caring about it on the daily time frame. Or on a daily basis, I should say, not just a daily time frame, but on a daily basis. So let's break down into the 1 hour real quick so we can see. And now you can see that line I drew in. You can see where the support has been for this as we, you know, kind of complete this retest. Now, are we going to break back above this, or are we going to close? But again, within the next 3 of these candles, will determine where we are. And if we close below this blue line within the next 3 candles, that'll close below this blue line on a daily, which would make me feel like my bearish, you know, overview is at play. And I'll be looking for a break of this support line so I can get into a short position. But again, I like to wait for the price action. So I'm looking at it. I'm not specifically saying I'm going to make a move yet until a move presents itself. You got to wait until the price action tells you what it wants. So that's what I'm waiting on, you guys. You said, what moving averages do I use? I use 14 and I use 50. So this blue line is my 50 right here, 50 length. And then this orange one right here is a 14. I find it perfect across the time frames that I use, and for the strategy I've developed, it's just been perfect. I know some people use different, ones. They have a 200. Some people use a 20 and a 50. Whatever you use, don't change up your strategy. This is just my strategy, and it works for me. And you guys seen, like, look, I'm on a 1 hour now, and you see it play out too. You still see how good this strategy looked. Like, look at this. You still see the support, how it got supported, where it went. Prices coming down here, retesting this support right here, then retesting the broken trend line after getting rejected. Even a big momentum engulfing candle close, which is letting you know there's a lot more downside to come. So even if you didn't get in upon the break or right on the momentum, you could have gotten on the next candle and still rolled that all the way down and took some profits on that. I use 200, 20, and 50. Okay, yeah, see, that is the more common. A 200, I do use the 200 when I'm looking at higher time frames, like between the daily and the weekly, if I want to get an overall idea on the market. But I'm not doing any main like swing trades lately. I'm not holding my trades for days or anything unless I absolutely have to. But I'm mostly getting in and out. Like I took profits. I could have been in this and made more money, but when I got into that first short, I took profits. So yeah, I think the 14 and 50 is great. But I mean, hey, again, not to knock anyone's strategy at all. If it's working for you, then you don't have no need to change it. Fibs, I do use Fibonacci retracements when I feel like I need to, but it's not a daily part of my strategy. It comes in when we're in a full like when we're in like a complete trend, then I'm gonna use the retracements to continue the trend and follow that trend until the end. So yes, I use it like that, but I don't see the need to use it every single day. Yo, Angry, what it do? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Hey, y'all, show some love to my YouTube. Go show some love to my YouTube. Look, I got a few people watching right now, but Angry Advisor right there. Look, it looks beautiful on there. You get to see me. You get to talk to me. Put your comments. Your comments are coming up on the screen. We can all have a discussion. Like, show some love, y'all. Y'all went crazy. I went from, I think I was at 806 to now 858 subscribers on my YouTube now. And I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to grow this. This is where I'm going to be doing majority of my trades. You get to see the full screen. Everything's going to be clear. And you'll be able to go back to the live to see and confirm the stuff I'm saying. You know I'm not making stuff up. You know I'm not, BSing. I'm telling you guys and showing y'all my full strategy. And every live video that I've done on my YouTube has been there. So you guys can literally go back, fact check, or even maybe there was something I was talking about that you can learn. And I'm going to cut up some good pieces of my live and also make videos out of it. Let me see. Let's keep going. Can I check Tesla? I only do crypto right now, so that's why I'm not looking at any of the stocks. Maybe I get to that later, but right now I'm solely focused on crypto. Let me see. I use 5-10 a weekly scalp. Oh, okay. I do love doing scalp trades. I just haven't done it yet. Let me see. You got free game on the YouTube? Yeah, for sure. I do. Don't have YouTube just here. Well, see, here's the thing is, one, I gotta hold this phone. I mean, they don't allow me access to my stream key where I can just stream the same stream across multiple platforms. I gotta hold my phone up, which is a little bit annoying. Even if I set it here, the amount of moving around I do on the screen, I need to be able to move my phone to show you guys what I'm talking about. Second thing is, I can't talk to you. I can't use the microphone like I'm using on my YouTube. You're not gonna get the better quality. And then it's nowhere that you can go back and rewatch my lives after I've done it. And then they might even ban TikTok in the US. So there's a lot of reasons. I mean, I have almost 100K followers on my TikTok. So the TikTok is definitely, the platform where people are most excited. But I feel like if I can just get some of that excitement over to the YouTube, people can get more rich content because I did invest to make sure I can deliver that. Let me see, Bitcoin to 10K. I think Bitcoin's going to hit 12K. I do think Bitcoin's going to hit 12K. Do I use what is that? Ichimoku? Oh no, I don't use it. I've heard of it. That indicator. I do not use it at all. I don't even know how to use it. I barely even know how to pronounce it. So no, I don't. I mean, I don't really use a lot of indicators. That's not really my goal. Okay, I see another person watching on my YouTube. I appreciate you guys for navigating to my YouTube. I'm going to continue the live there. I'm going to be alive on here for a little bit, but I am going to continue over on my YouTube. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss the next trade position. And it'd be nice if you guys go ahead and subscribe to me on there. Just show some love. That's all you got to do. It don't cost you any money. It It'd be nice. I want to see, maybe my goal for today, maybe I can get up to 900 subscribers today. That's my goal. Yes, same name on YouTube. Just search Angry Advisor. Same name on YouTube. Like, literally just search Angry Advisor. That's where I'm at with it. If you search Angry Advisor, you're going to see this icon pop up. Go invest in something. And then let's get these subscribers up, because I got you guys on here, and I know a lot of you guys, even if you're not watching on YouTube often, it'd be nice to subscribe to me. I mean, what if things went down and you like the content, you like what I'm talking about, and let's say TikTok did come down. If you subscribe, you'll still be able to get those notifications when I'm going live. You'll be able to rewatch some of my previous live videos. And then I'm going to make specific videos to just, help people understand the charts. I'm just trying to help, you know what I'm saying? Are you in the States? Yes. Yes, I am. I am definitely in the U.S. So if they cut out TikTok, you know what I mean, it's going to absolutely suck. But, hey, I'm going to keep doing this until they do. Yes, this is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin right now. I'm on a 1 hour time frame. We can go back to the daily so we can kind of see what's going on there. Again, I would love to absolutely see this close under here and we come down like I think we will, and I'll take that short position. If we do bounce up, then that'll be a different position. We'll be looking at a whole new bias, and I have to wait for some confirmations before I get into a trade. I'm not just going to jump into a trade. Much cleaner on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. So tell the people it's much cleaner on YouTube. It's much cleaner. The audio's great. The visuals are great. You can see look at all the stuff you see versus me having to hold the phone to the screen. There's 70 of you guys in here, so I mean, shoot, if just some of you guys went to go subscribe to me on YouTube, y'all can get me up there to y'all can probably get me to the 900. Y'all can get me to the 900 subscribers if you don't mind. I'm gonna refresh. Let me see if I had any new subscribers since I've asked. Okay, 1 new subscriber. But I appreciate you guys. Go ahead and do that. I promise you, you won't be disappointed in the content. And again, I'm asking y'all to make the switch because I know that TikTok is shaky foundation. It just is, and I'm going to continue to do what I do. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why. I've been having like a dry throat lately. I do apologize about that. I'm gonna go get me some water so I don't have to keep clearing my throat. And ruining, the live stream with that. Okay, so what indicators am I using? I'm gonna make a whole dedicated video about this too. It's gonna be like probably a 2 or 3 minute video about the indicators I'm using and how I use them. But I'm gonna go over it over my live too. Okay, so I use the EMAs. So as you can see right here, you see this orange line and this blue line. I use the EMAs. I think it's a common thing that a lot of people use. I use the RSI when I want to spot some sort of divergence or a trend reversal. And then I use the pivot points. You see this P right here? I use these pivot points, and they kind of help you easily see where price is going to react. So if I'm in a trade and it's running near a pivot point, even if it's before it gets to my target, I take some profits at the pivots. So whenever I'm in a trade, I like to take profits at pivots because it might temporarily reverse the direction of the trade until it continues, and I could take some profits and then re-enter with some of the profits that I made and then make even more money. So that's a strategy that I use with that indicator, and that's about it. Everything else you see here, I draw in. These arrows, I draw them in. If you go to my beautiful 1 hour chart, look, I want you guys to see how beautiful this is, by the way. People ask me all the time, like, man, your charts are clean. How do you, what's the arrow indicator you're using, and what is that? And no, I'm not using any other indicators besides the one I just mentioned. It's just, I don't need this one here now. Let me get rid of that one. Anyway, that's why the charts are so beautiful. Is that ascending channel? Yeah, this was on a daily. Yes, an ascending channel, and price broke down out of it, as you can see. And now I want to see what's going to happen. I think the next move is a retest here if we get this close. So we're watching that. Yeah, I do have TradingView Pro, but you don't need that for my setup. My strategy can work with the free version of TradingView. You literally can just have the free version of TradingView and you'll be good. But I use Pro because, one, I don't want ads. So as a matter of fact, hold on, let me show you. This is my TradingView right here. My TradingView charts look even crazier because, I have some data in here from a while ago. So I try to show the cleaner charts right here, which is the ones that I'm actually trading on. But yeah, check this out. This is I do use Pro. I don't like ads popping up in the corner, and I also have different strategies and different things that I like to mess with. And on the free version of TradingView, it only lets you have so many. So if you get the Pro, you get to have unlimited strategies. You can get multiple charts viewed at once, and you can have multiple lists, all that. So pull fibs target is the. Oh, see, I don't have any Fibonacci set up on this. I mean, I don't have anything against Fibonacci's. I like using fibs, the retracements when I'm looking at the overall like trends, or if I'm following a continuous trend and I'm trading based on that. But even with this trend, I didn't really look to take any long positions in it. I was scalping it and taking some money right here in the middle. And even when we were going up, I got in my trades on coming down because, I mean, we're still in a bear market. So the overall trend, the bigger trend, is a bear trend. So that's what I chose to focus on. Yeah, I love price action. Let me see that daily. Oh, the daily chart you showed was a 3 drive into distribution. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't really know the exact term for that one, but it is an ascending channel. The 3 drive into distribution might be another pattern or something to look at. I follow the candlestick chart patterns, but I mean, again, I don't know every single pattern. I just know the ones that work for me. But hey, I just learned something new on there, so I appreciate that, the call on that. Fibs are just used to find target, the target area. Yeah, for sure. That's bear trend. I mean, ascending channel does usually have a breakout towards the downside of the channel. It doesn't usually have an ascending channel and then it breaks out the top. It happens, but it's not as common as a breakdown. Hey, okay. Thank you so much for the gifts. Let's go. Let's get it. Okay, you got the candy canes on deck. Yeah, I don't get gifts often, so I do appreciate that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But look, do you guys mind navigating to my YouTube as well? I'd be nice. Oh, look at the gifts going crazy. Okay. Crypto Man Dan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I got to check out your channel too. I want to see what crypto you're talking about. I want to see what your channel's about. I like to network with people on here, so thank you for that. Let me see. Okay, I use breakout and retest strategy, but how do you place your trade before the market breaks out? So I wait for the price action. So you see this one candle is a daily candle. So if I go to the 1 hour, how many candles actually were moving in this? So let me show you. I'm glad you asked that. So I saw that when it was like way up here, actually, when I was talking about it. I'll pull up the YouTube video, my previous live. We didn't even break out yet. But I went to the 1 hour and we were looking right here. So on the 1 hour, before this actually came down, look at this. Price was actually being supported by this line. Then price broke under this support in the 1 hour. So when you go to the 1 hour, you get the full story. You see that price broke underneath this trend line and then went back up to retest. We even got the EMA cross. I was talking about all that in the live and reasons. And I said, upon the momentum of breaking down past this support, that's where I would place an entry. Now, I didn't get a chance to place an entry because I went to sleep and I didn't set the trade to go for me because it's something I wanted to watch. So I didn't get into that trade. I did get into the one that I was talking about over here, but it's one that I spoke about. So when I was able to go back on live and I woke up and saw that it played out perfectly, I even showed you where the take profits would be. I showed you where the stop loss should be. And this would have been an A1 trade. A1 trade because it was telling the story across all time frames. And then I did mention that if it did break, it'd break on a daily time frame too. Like that support level would break this support level that's been supportive in this channel, and it'll come down a lot. And I said that again. I'll go find that part in the video to show you guys, but that's what happened. So that was great. So I wait for the price action. I don't just think that what I'm talking about is going to absolutely work because it looks like it. I wait for price action to tell me like this. I want to know what's going to happen. Are we going to close? Like, is this daily candle going to close underneath this previous support right here? So I'm using the 14 and a 50 for the EMAs. This is Bitcoin. Too many supply and demand zones. No, look. So I keep everything here because I'm talking about it. I focus on whatever's going on at the moment. Like, look. Let me show you how I do this. You see the other lines for sure. That's great. I didn't have them drawn in at the time I was talking about it, but This is my focus point. I'm not even caring about this line being here. So you might say it's too many lines or too many things going on. Hey, my strategy is working for me. My strategy is working for me. I'm focused on the price action of what's going on now. That's why I do daily technical analysis. I'm not really checking to see if I think Bitcoin is going to be at a certain price next week. I'm looking at it daily and I'm watching the story as it unfolds. I'm not trying to predict the story. I'm just watching it unfold and I'm going with the flow of the story, and I make money like that. I make money like that. So, you know what I mean? I'm not going to change my strategy for anybody. If your strategy is working for you, that is amazing. I'm going to keep my strategy and what's working for me. And I do my live trades. Y'all going to see me doing this right here on my live. But hey, I appreciate all the new followers I got too, by the way. So I've been getting a lot of new followers here on my TikTok. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my YouTube as well if you want clearer content and if you want to be able to go back and review some of the stuff I was talking about. But look, I'm not going to be on this live for long. So if you guys are not already following, go ahead and give me a follow. Shout out to Crypto Man Dan for all the gifts. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And y'all, I'm going to follow up. I'm going to be on my YouTube. I'm getting off a live on my TikTok, but I'm going to be on YouTube. If you guys want to support that, double tap the screen, give me some love here, follow me on here, and go ahead and head to my YouTube. That's where we're going to be. And I'm going to be on live where we scout out the next trade, the next position. I do want to show you guys something too. It's not like I'm just talking like I'm actually saying trades. I take trades on here. I've only put $400 in this account. It's a small account. I only made one trade on it. One trade, and that was a $100 trade. But since price came down and my money is held in Bitcoin, so did some of the money. But yeah, I made one trade. It was worth $100. And I take trades that make sense to me. I'm not just jumping in random trades. So you guys can see I'm going to be transparent with you guys on this. This is my YouTube account. This is my YouTube account. I named it YouTube account. And I only put $400 to show. You don't need thousands of dollars to go in here and start making some real money. So if you guys want to see how this account grows, go support me on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. Follow me on here. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. And then again, you want to see the rest of the story, come join me on there. Drop some comments in there, you guys. It's kind of lonely in there. So if you guys start talking, asking me questions as we're going along, we can bring this community over to my YouTube. I promise you the content is much clearer and much better. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the gifters. Thanks to all the supporters. I'm going to read y'all comments. If you have some questions, comments, and concerns, go ahead and head to my YouTube right now. I'm going to show it for you guys before I get out of here. Angry Advisors, the same thing. Maybe y'all can get me up to 900 subscribers today. Maybe that can be the goal. There's 95 of you guys on here. So even if you didn't want to just watch it right now, y'all can show some love and support. Just literally go to YouTube, type Angry Advisor, and then just subscribe. And then I'm live right now, and we're going to continue this video. Now I'm out of here. Thanks for all the love, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm still live on my YouTube. And get off this live and go invest in something. All right. YouTube. Got to put my phone on the charger. Phone's about to die, but all right. If you guys are joining me on YouTube, speak to me. Okay, let's go. Okay, Wesley Morris saying, hey, let's go. Okay, second comment on my YouTube. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Look, y'all, let me switch to my other cam. Look, I'm really excited about this, you guys. And I'm going to chart other tokens too. It's not just looking at my trades. Like, okay, so you're talking about Gala. Okay, it looks like it may bottom soon. We can go look at that. We're going to go look at that chart right now just because you mentioned it. Welcome in from TikTok, y'all. Appreciate it. I got 9 people watching right now, so that's amazing. I would love to see this grow. You guys can see, I got different scenes set up. And yeah, I'm just taking this serious, you guys. But anyway, let's go look at some charts. And if you guys want me to look at something you want me to look at, like Gala or something, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and like the live. I see 2 likes already. So we got 10 people watching and only 2 likes. So if you guys just, don't mind pressing that like button, it shows YouTube that you're actually liking the content. And since I'm new on here, it helps out a lot. But let's go look at Gala. Let's see what's going on. So, I do feel like a lot of the, we still are watching Bitcoin for the real moves and to see when we're going to actually bottom out. But I do think that a lot of these projects are finding their bottoms for sure. And I think there is going to be a turnaround soon. But I think we have one big leg down to possibly about 12K for Bitcoin first. Like I was watching H-bar fall. To me, that was amazing. Where's Gala? I knew I have it. I know I have it up here. I might have to re-add it. I haven't charted Gala in a long time. There it is. I mean, just trending downward. So, I mean, one of the things you can look at, see, especially when there's no other past data to look at, is look at that on a higher time frame and kind of see what's going on. So here we're looking at the daily. We're looking at the daily. If we want to see what's going on, we can go down to the 4 hour and see. Then we can go down to the 1 hour. So just looking at it, I mean, it's hard to say whether you can find a bottom on this, considering the fact that there's no other previous data to see where support may be. You just got to watch that support build as it goes along. But I mean, if you zoom in, you can kind of see that every time it's tried to build up support, it came down lower and lower and lower. If this is a project that you believe in, though, I mean, there's a lot of people that believe in the metaverse projects and stuff like that. The best you can do is dollar cost average, but and just be doing your research. So my question to anybody that's investing in Gala or believing in it is, what are they accomplishing in the bear market? So like price action aside, like if you were to just straight ignore price action, what are they accomplishing in the bear market? What are they building? And I'm asking that question because it's not something that I'm invested in. So I'm not looking at it every day to see the moves that they're making. Like when I look at H bar and I see how down we are on H bar, let me go back to the daily just so you can see, I mean, how down we are on H bar. I'm looking at previous levels. I'm looking at levels that it can hit and retouch again, and levels that will be, great for me, like accumulation levels. But also I'm looking at what they're doing in the bear market. We're coming down. Sure. A lot of things are coming down. Price action is not so great on this, but I mean, everything that's being built on top of it, DeFi actually exploding and actually TVL actually moving upward. Like, look, this is Hedera on DeFi Llama. And you look at TVL, let me refresh this real quick. And the TVL is going up. I mean, we're in a bear market and you got TVL. So TVL stands for total value locked. And you can see that the value on H bar, that there's more and more and more money being locked into this. Now, once we do enter that space where money really starts to pour back into crypto, and this is already going up like this, it's going to go up way, way more. And it's going to go up way more. And you're going to see just the value, not even just Hedera itself, but the projects that's built on Hedera, like Saucer Swap and the Sauce token. And you're going to start seeing things like that explode. And they're all cheap right now. Everything's dirt cheap. It's like a sale. I mean, everybody should be happy. If you're really, really in this space for the long haul and you're here, just not for the quick money, but to actually make a difference, you're going to look at this like an opportunity of a lifetime. And that's what I'm in. That's the mode I've been in. That's how I'm able to survive this bear market and future bear markets, because I use this as a time to invest and I'm too busy taking profits when we're moving up. By the time we enter the next bull run, I'm having a different conversation with you guys. I'm taking profits and I'm going to be looking to stack that profit aside. So when we enter that next bear market, I can start reaccumulating and investing again. That's the cycle that I follow. What platform are you using to short BTC? This is Fimex, you guys. So if you guys want to trade and you want to see what platform I'm using, it's Fimex. I love this. It works good for me. The fees are cheap. I can scalp and make quick trades without having to worry about spending a lot of money. Y'all see the transparency? Look, on this one, this is how much money I made. So that was close to about $100 at the time in the price of Bitcoin. And it cost like almost nothing for the trade, like 0.0003 Bitcoin as a fee. If we calculate that, well, I mean, we'd have to calculate it all at the same, but like when you're looking at trades like this and you do want to calculate it, you can copy this. When you go to CoinGecko. And you can go over to Bitcoin. Right here. And you'll see, and then you hit enter. $5. But I mean, Bitcoin was a little bit higher. So it probably cost me, it was probably like a $6 fee, or something of that nature. Like a very, very small amount for the trade. And I was in that trade for a little bit and I made $100 or something on that trade, $103, $104 or something of that nature. So anyway, I like the fees. The fees are kind of cheap on here. And I was in like a 50x leverage too. I mean, I've traded on other platforms at that same leverage and they would have taken maybe $20 from me on that trade, on that same trade. So, I mean, I was in a 50x leverage trade. Usually the higher you're leveraged, the also more fees you pay and the longer you hold that trade and things of that nature. But the fees are cheap on Fimex. So if you guys want to trade and want to use a platform, check it out, but do your own research. Do I invest in quant? No. So I'm gonna show you what I invest in. HBAR, of course. I told you about HBAR. I'm invested in XLM. Stellar. I'm invested in VeChain. VeChain made me the most money last bull run. Like the most money that I've ever made came from VeChain, and I was investing in this when it was under a cent. So I'm going to tell you, I had a lot of VeChain. I have some Ethereum. I wouldn't say I actively invest in it as much as I do in some of the other ones. I'm invested in Sauce Token. I got some BNB. I'm not necessarily invested in it, but I do have some of that, and XRP, and that's about it. That's literally about it. I don't feel like you need to have 1,000 coins. If you spread yourself too thin, when things start running up, some are going to win, some are going to lose, and you're going to be somewhere in the middle. You're going to be somewhere in the middle when you could literally invest your money on projects that you've done your research on and that can make you the most money. You could pick the right project by investing all that time into research. ISO 22 compliant tokens are the future of finance. I do believe that, but I also think like some of these utility tokens are going to be the underlying technology for everything that's going to happen, aside from just currency, you know what I mean? Like just if you want to step out of just currency, you know what I mean? Some of these things provide utility for real world uses, and we're gonna start to use it's the Web3 is a real deal. It's the real thing. So if we pay attention to what matters most and what's really developing right now, and we start to invest and turn our attentions to that, then we'll be making the right choices. So I'm definitely all for Web3 and everything that's going to bring. And I do trading on the side to make some extra money to invest. Like some of the money that I'm going to make from my trades, I'm just moving them over. I have my actual personal trading account. I made some decent money on that. I just bought some more HBAR with the winnings of that. So with the earnings that I made on that, and then I plan on, once I do grow this account to be big enough, I don't like to have more than $1,500 just sitting in an account, because what if this exchange goes down? What if Femex goes down, or they block me from pulling my money out? So when I actually, let's say I grow this account to like 1,500, after that, any trades after that, I'm gonna start pulling out that money and just keep only 1,500 in, the same way that I do with my actual, personal account. And then we're gonna just grow money like that. So y'all gonna see, and hopefully I'm passing on and teaching good habits, to people that want to get into it as well. Because again, you don't want to have a big money on exchange and be stuck with that. I need to get some more XRP. It could hit $3 easily next bull run. I definitely agree with you on that. We saw how easy it hit $2. I think it could go well past $3, so maybe around $6. But I'm accumulating that. I'm definitely accumulating XRP. I'm doing my dollar cost average into that. I'm accumulating even more HBAR. HBAR has become my biggest bag, and I'm happy with it. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm telling you. Everybody's. These astronomical numbers for XRP. I don't believe that. I'm not saying that. I think it's gonna go to like thousands and stuff. Quant is my biggest bag. BTC 2.0. A lot of people are saying that. Look, I am going to end up doing my research into Quant more. Right now, I'm about to start researching Casper. It's kind of exciting me right now. And once I get my knowledge up on that, then I'll be talking about it. I don't have much to speak about it yet because I haven't had that time to just dig my research into it and say, okay, Casper is the way to go. But I'm looking at Casper as another potential investment opportunity for me. Something I'm going to start to accumulate. And while prices are cheap, that's great. I'm happy I'm able to do my research right now while prices are low, because if I do decide to invest in Casper, I'd rather get into it now before it actually just explodes up. You should get that research done. Quant will dominate the next bull run. It just might. I do feel like a lot of the projects that I'm holding right now will completely dominate. I think utility tokens are going to be the hype of the next bull run anyway. And I think some of the ones I picked are going to be good. So just as much money as Quant can make me, I feel like some of the other projects I'm invested in, like VeChain, possibly HBAR, Sauce Token, will do the same. Not to knock it. I just, something about Casper that has me interested in it. And I was comparing and contrasting it against HBAR, which is my biggest bag. And that's why I have my mind on it. I don't see Quant as something to compare to HBAR, which is my biggest holding. So if I found something that can rival my biggest holding, then I think that it's worth me doing research into, like ASAP. You get what I'm saying? And then I'll also turn my attention to other things like Quant. And there was a couple other projects that people were talking about. But, I love utility. I'm a sucker for utility. Never really been the crazy guy on meme and all that. What's my opinion on Sandbox Land? Okay, so I think the metaverse there's a lot of hype around it, but I don't think people really understand what it can be like yet. I mean, I think the metaverse is in a confused state, and I think once it finally kind of balances itself out and figures out what it's going to be, then you're going to really see what it's like, to actually buy land in the metaverse and different platforms. I'm still waiting on it to fully like kind of flesh out first before I start to dive into any of the metaverse projects. But I think Sandbox is it's been doing good. The Sand Token it's been good. I like the concept of it. It makes a lot of sense for what it is. But and then I don't know what they've accomplished in this bear market. Again, I have not been doing my research on it, so I'm gonna be real with you. I have not looked to see what they've done now, but I was into all the hype. You know what I mean? I was looking at the hype of it. I did not go ahead and buy tokens. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to buy something that's moving up. If I wasn't invested in it before, then I wasn't going to get into it until things started to turn down. So, yeah, metaverse is just kind of out there right now. It's the big buzzword in the crypto space, and while there's a lot of fear in the market, majority of the people that were holding into and jumping into the metaverse tokens have already sold their hands, and they're probably completely like new to this or beginners, don't understand what's going on. So a lot of the value has already been pulled out, but it does provide perfect investment opportunities for people that feel like they understand where it can go. For sure, tons of potential. I mean, 100%. I agree with you on 100% on that. I just think it's anything that was on that hype train, kind of. It's going to need some time to get back to where it's going to be. I don't think it's going to like run the next bull run per se. I think it's going to get a little bit of love, but it ain't going to get the love it got this time. And then when it actually finally starts to move its way on up, it's going to be one of those slow movers. It went up fast, it came down fast, and it's going to slowly make its way back up, and that's what's going to happen. Let me see. Have you heard that there are metaversities? Oh, wow. No, I have not. You put me on to something. I'm definitely going to look that up. Hopefully we can have a conversation about that in my next live, because I'm going to look that up. Metaversities. Okay. Like universities, virtual. Okay. That sounds pretty interesting. I would want to look that up. You have any tip for beginners, bro? Yes. So here's what I tell to beginners all the time. No matter if you want to be an investor, a trader, or anything you want to do in this space, learn to read the charts. So you're going to get a lot of people that makes videos that say things and telling you that TA is BS and it don't matter. And I think that's BS. If you learn how to read the charts, that'll let you know the proper way to even invest and when to take profits. A lot of people see even that. Do your research. That'll be the next advice too. But look, I'm going to tell you why charts are important. Let's say you spent all this time doing your research on some projects, and now you figured out you wanted to get into some projects. People oftentimes take a loss because they don't know when to take profits. Things are just running up. They don't understand price action. They don't know any of the patterns or anything that's showing you when the market's coming down. I took profits near the top of a lot of these projects because I knew I was looking at the charts. I had a strategy on how I was getting out, my exit strategy. And then also learning how to read the charts. Like, let me know, like, hey, okay, now might be a good time to pull out because I'm seeing this pattern forming. I'm seeing, a divergence popping in. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to read the data. So it's just kind of both. Do your research so you can invest in the right projects, and then do your research on how to read and at least understand the basics of a chart so you can know when to take profits and when is a good time to put money in. If it's at the top and you're putting money in, but you don't understand that putting money in at the top means that people are going to be taking profits and it's going to fall down on you, then that's going to be a loss for you. Now, if you're looking at it and you're like, all right, let me just get out, and you're not seeing that it's at a level that's generally supported the price and that price may actually go back up, you could have waited a little bit and taken profits when you would have gotten that bounce. You know what I mean? So I just think it goes hand in hand, and then especially if you want to become a trader, you need to know the charts. But then also trading the right assets is a thing too. So, I mean, it's do your research, understand the charts, pick a platform, learn risk management. It's a lot, but you could take it day by day, and There's a lot of free information out there, or find yourself like me. I'm gonna start putting out like free charting information, almost like a free charting course on my YouTube, and hopefully people navigate there and can watch what I'm talking about and learn from it. So I'm gonna start off very basic, starting about support, resistance, trend lines, and then we're gonna get complex. We're like combining indicators and certain things that I use, and then we're gonna talk strategies. So I'm gonna do it in levels. Once people understand the charts, then I'm gonna start doing strategies. When did your technical analysis journey start? Probably around 2013, I want to say. Yeah, 2013 is when I started doing TA, and that's because I was getting into trading forex, and I wasn't so great. I was learning, I was figuring it out. Around 2017, I started getting pretty decent. 2015, I got into crypto, but still didn't know what the heck I was doing. I lost a lot of money. 2017, I actually bought this trading course from Wise Trade. I learned a lot from that, and I was trading forex and crypto at the same time. I was making more money on forex. Then I started making some crazy money towards the end of 2017 on crypto, and then I didn't take out money when I should have, and I watched my money just fall down. Like I had a lot of XRP, and I could have taken some profits on XRP, and I didn't because I thought it was going to go up to like $10 or something. I just didn't understand. It was a lot, but yeah, essentially 2013. You must have made so much during the bull markets. I did, but I didn't know what to do. I had money. I'm looking at it, and I didn't know when to take profits. And I mean, it was, man, I mean, crypto was a whole different beast. Some of that stuff looked like it was going to be going up forever. Like you didn't know. You saw it jump huge numbers, and you're like, it's going to do it again. And nah, some of these projects just died out. I don't remember some of the things I invested in, but I invested in some projects that looked like they were going to go pretty good. I was making money on them. They came crashing down. I remember SIA token and Hot token. There was one called Buzz that didn't really do much. I was in these shady exchanges, didn't know. I was trading on BitMEX, and that was doing some shady crap. I remember I had a problem trying to withdraw my money, and then they blocked it in US, so I couldn't get the rest of my money off of BitMEX. And it was like, well, you're breaking the law anyway, so you're not going to get your money back, pretty much. And that was like a whole little scandal that they were doing to Americans, allowing Americans to sign up, and then telling them that they're breaking the law and that their money's stuck, pretty much. And like literally not able to withdraw. So all the money that I was making, me not knowing what the heck I was getting myself into with the crypto in the beginning, shoo. I'm watching money in accounts that I couldn't pull out, exchanges disappearing, and I couldn't even withdraw money anymore. Violent swings. Oh, it was crazy. Yeah, I do actually. Where is it? I do. I mean, just because it kind of hedges against the crypto market. So if you see it coming down, crypto, usually the money's going to flow into crypto. And if you see it running up, crypto's kind of suffering if you're watching the US USD index. Man, where is it? See, I have multiple charts or multiple lists, and I got to clean this up. As you can see, my list kind of clashed, and I pressed something that kind of rearranged my list, and I didn't like that. That's kind of annoying. Like you see, I have some Forex in here, and then back to crypto, but it is what it is. I've been so focused on my trading lately, I haven't even been caring about it. Yeah, if it's bullish, crypto is going to go down. If it's bearish, crypto going, yeah, exactly. I mean, I do watch it, and then there's some people that break it down really, really good. Like I watch a couple of YouTubers. When it comes down to the fundamental side, I mean, I'm really heavy into TA, but I like to get other people's perspectives. I don't think I have, like, I'm not Mr. Know-It-All, and yeah, so I end up looking at other people's perspectives, and I like the way people break down certain things. Some people are really, really, really good at fundamental and news, and then not so great at TA, and then some people are actually great at TA, and then just find themselves reading Twitter. I won't ever be that YouTuber, by the way. I'm not going to be the guy to make videos reading Twitter. I mean, maybe some news, if it's just that important, where I feel like I got to bring it out, but chances are everybody else has already covered it. But again, if it's like something very, very important, usually me talking about it. But some people's whole channel revolve around just sitting there reading Twitters, and I like to do the TA. Dang, we had a decent live going on. We've been live for 45 minutes, or 49 minutes, sorry. And actually, let me check something. Let me see how many new subscribers we gotten. Did I at least make it to 860? I know it says it right there, but is that real? Yeah, it is. Okay, so yeah, I appreciate that. Pretty good day overall. Pretty good day, y'all. I mean, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back on live when I spot a trade. I mean, I'm already seeing the potentials, and I told you guys what I was talking about with Bitcoin. And on the daily time frame, we have 2 hours and 12 minutes before this candle closes. And if I think we're going to see some swings happening within the next couple of hours. So yeah, it might be that retest opportunity. And if it does actually, if price actually does close underneath this line, I'm going to be looking for a potential entry in a short position, but I don't know yet. We just got to wait to see what's going to happen. If it does break above this, I'm going to wait it out and maybe even go down to the 30 minutes and 15 minutes, see if I can possibly scalp a little bit. If you guys are interested in me scalp trading on my YouTube, say it in the comments. If I get at least a couple of you guys telling me you are, then I'll start doing that, because I know scalping is a little more risky, especially with my strategy with it, but I have a completely entirely different strategy around it, and you guys will be looking at a different strategy, and I don't want to confuse anybody that's been looking at this strategy. So if you're interested in seeing me scalp, let me know. I do that on my main account to make some money, and I don't mind doing it on my YouTube account. I already entered a short on ETH at near 8. Let me see where ETH is. Okay, you entered it where? You said near 1185, so that's around, around here. I mean, you can see some touches. You do see a little bit of, okay. So you see, I like to wait till the candle close, because, I mean, this could just pop right back up to come back up and retest right here. You can see ETH come all the way up. So where did you put your stop loss, and where'd you put your take profit? Like, what are you looking at for that trade? Like, to me, I would think about it like, to be honest with you, this is where I would draw my line. I feel like the most touches are right here. Right? So that's around almost 1,200. So really, if you like kind of move it around, it's really at 1,200. Right? And if this is going to run back up to do a retest, oh, see, you put 1,200. See, to me, I mean, not to knock your strategy or anything, I would think that price is going to it can easily within the next 2 hours run up and retest 1,200. Even if we just wicked up there, I could see that happening easily. We're not that far away from it. And considering the fact that, I mean, let me jump into what time zone are you looking at? I mean, look at the high points right here. I mean, my stop loss would probably be right here at 1220 if you want a tight one, or maybe right around, let me see, maybe around 1230, maybe close to where this would be, where the price action. So I would probably have my stop loss a little bit higher, 1230 or something around there. I will wait for a retest on the 12, or I'll wait for a breakdown. So I would take a trend line and I'll draw it like this. And I would want to see price break down from here. So this is what would make me enter a trade. We need to break down. Now we can either break down, do a retest, and then keep going within the next, couple of hours. I mean, few candles. Well, this is on the hour trade. I don't think that's going to happen within the next several hours. It's going to happen with several hours. Or we can come down with great momentum, and you can get in at the bottom, like you can probably put a line here, and then you can enter a trade on that upon the breakdown of this. I mean, that's just what I'm looking at, though. But let me see. I'm also not margin trading a lot. I'm still waiting for. Okay, got you. So you okay. You're doing just a regular spot trade. Let me see. But I do get you. Hey, again, everybody has their strategies. My strategy is different than yours, and so again, I don't take anything away from anyone. You might be in the best position. You might literally be in the best position, but it's just something that I would look at. I also would look at something like this. It's on a 1 hour. Let me see. We got touches. And even if you like put it on the touches, it looks like price actually kind of broke out of this way. I kind of think a 1,200, I mean, I don't wish it upon you or anything, but I think a 1,200 ETH may be inevitable. Just a thought of mine. Just a thought of mine. But hey, I mean, what we can do is once time passes and you jump back on my live, I hope you're a subscriber. I hope you are. And when I go back live, we can go back and see what happened. We can see what happened, and we can talk about it and see some other strategies and all that. So anyway, you guys, look, I appreciate y'all. I'm glad I was able to get this live stream going. I'm going to go back on live a little bit later. I'm going to scout a trade. I'm going to get some stuff done. I got some other work to do, but I will be hanging around my computer. So when I do see a trade potential, I'm going to want to jump in and jump here on live while I'm doing it. So appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hope people get a chance to see this video. Thank you guys so much. I'm out of here. You already know the deal. Get off this live and go invest in something.